Welcome back. Continuing our weekly mutation for StarCraft 2, I'm joined by Deltron.
What's up, guys?
Hello. I understand you're not feeling well this week.
No, I have a little bit of a cold. Getting over a cold, so my voice is more nasal sounding than usual, and just congested. Have a bit of a cough, so. But feeling much better. I was like bedridden for 2 days, which sucked.
Oh.
I don't know if it was a flu or just really bad cold, but.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, coughing, like sore throat, runny nose, like body aches, just feeling very weak.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm glad you're over the worst of it. Sounds like then.
Oh yeah. So.
I expect no performance dips.
No performance. We'll see.
Yeah.
So what do we
part
have
and
this
parcel.
week?
Fear, just die, so all the enemies live twice, and then the laser drill.
Okay. So whoever's getting hit by the laser drill is gonna be like permanently feared, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it. I think the laser drill's in the bottom right, so if we can get down there, we can build defenses around it and kill it.
Yeah. So probably like hero commanders aren't gonna be the best for this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure hero commanders can also easily be feared.
Yeah, unless you're going Zagara. We have a bunch of other units at the start.
Right.
Someone like Dahaka is probably not the best for this, or Tyke is probably not the best.
Right.
She doesn't
I was
say that too often.
I was actually thinking maybe Karax. It's been a while since I played him, and maybe just focusing more on a spear build.
Okay. I was thinking Artanis. Just having that extra life.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
Pretty good.
I also provide one, so.
Yeah, we'll have double. Yeah, let's try
Okay.
it.
Let's see.
The dual
Combat unit
Protoss.
resource cost.
Commanders.
Carabine.
Let's go full army Karax.
Oh yeah, every time. Even though static defense makes more sense here because it can't be feared, but you know.
But I mean, that's gonna be
I mean,
so
I can
slow.
still build
like,
it.
Oh, let's build 2 photon cannons to take out this one box.
Right.
Then you would still need a unit to pick up the parts.
Right.
So.
Last week's was a doozy.
Yeah,
One of us would have just went Reiner to scan. It probably would have been a million times easier.
Well, who do we? Zeratul, Swan. Like, first time we tried those 2 commanders, we beat it pretty easily.
Surprisingly,
also didn't get Nidus
Swan
Worms.
was killer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Swan's
the
really
Nidus
good.
Worms were really shitty because there's just no way you could find them.
Well, Swan was good because the Flaming Betties did AoE damage against the Infested.
Yeah.
Where someone like Karax, he doesn't have AoE static defense.
Mm-hmm.
So,
this is a shot in the dark, but I'm going to guess that for StarCraft 2 this year, the announcement for the game is going to be the possible new co-op mode. Again, that's my guess.
oh, you heard about that? Where it's like, isn't it like randomized or something like that?
Well, yeah, I'm sure that people had been suggesting this on the forums for a while. I actually wrote this of my own volition in response to a Wheel of Misfortune thread where I'm like, I kind of like Wheel of Misfortune, but here's how they could do it better. And I explained how the key is like you're randomizing the mutators, but you assign them difficulty numbers so that the player never gets completely fucked. And but also the main key is that they're hidden from the player at the start, so they can't overplan for them. Which I always found to be kind of the key.
The Emperor
And
said
that would
Mobius
make it much more enjoyable.
Yeah, I would never assume I was the first person to think of that or suggest it in a community
I
forum.
think you are, man.
Exterminate them.
Give you all the credit.
I know that I'm sure that that's been brought up to death in like the co-op forums prior to when this was like months and months ago anyway. But I'm gonna guess that that's probably what's gonna be the announcement this year. I don't know though. That's just my guess.
Even if it wasn't your original idea. I mean, it's still a good idea. You still had a good idea. This doesn't take away that.
Oh sure,
Do you
yeah,
think
no, I
there'll
don't
be,
care either way. Again, I'm just assuming that the co-op forum is quite myopic because it's a forum just for co-op. So I assume that they're brainstorming this kind of stuff constantly.
So.
Yeah, but I like the idea of essentially it's Wheel of Misfortune, but ensuring that the player does not get any guaranteed loss combinations.
So you think that'll be a mode on top of the weekly mutations, just like an extra mode for people to play, to queue in
I think
and play.
I think so. Yeah. Or they might just replace the weekly mutators and
With
just
that.
say every week it refreshes so that you can get the bounty again if you want. But otherwise, that's a
I think
possibility.
people would initially be upset about that.
Getting down
It's
to
like,
the
oh, you're
wire.
getting rid of the
Make
weekly
every
mutations.
minute
But
count.
I think
Yeah,
over
except
time-
except you can get a randomized group.
right.
Like, you can already play custom mutations, but people demand that Blizzard make them for them. So now Blizzard is making them for you at an unlimited... I don't know. That's just my guess. They don't... I mean, they could still do the holiday ones. I'm just saying, if they don't feel like putting these together anymore, and it doesn't seem like they're really making new mutators,
No,
then
they're just
they're making a fully
new
randomized,
combinations.
procedurally generated mode.
That does
I don't
sound-
know.
It sounds like a good idea. Do you think they'll come out with a new commander as well, or just the new?
I don't know.
The new
It would be
mode?
cool. I'm just guessing the new mode, because I think the new mode was semi-data mined a while ago. And given Monk's comments about how, the release of the mutations was done in a very specific way, I assume that has to do with the planning and release, like the crunch that they're under to get stuff out for BlizzCon. All the teams, I'm assuming,
Right.
have to deal with that kind of shit. So
Yeah.
It appears the enemy
I don't know.
is
I'm kind of intrigued to see how
Prepare to
BlizzCon
meet
goes
them in
because of all the
yeah,
PR stuff.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
I mean,
goofy
it
one.
was like just because of what happened last year with like the phone debacle.
Oh my god,
Like,
yeah.
it was already going to be kind of a lot of drama involved with it.
Oh
but
yeah.
now-
I feel like Diablo 4
More so.
announcement, even if it's just a silly logo, like just the logo, is probably for sure. I think Reforged beta. I don't know. That's just
Yeah.
my guess.
Well,
And then a
here-
bunch of stuff for other games I don't play.
Heroes of the Storm. Did you see the Deathwing?
Oh yeah. I was actually thinking about that
Everyone hurry!
earlier. I meant to ask you, what are your thoughts on the Deathwing stuff?
I think it's awesome. I think people are going to. He's going to be impossible to play like in unranked or Storm League for a while. He's going to be banned every time, but.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's a very strong hero. He seems to be a hero that has his strengths are very apparent, but his weaknesses are also very apparent. Like he does a few things very well, but also a few things very poorly, which I think is good for the game.
That's interesting.
Where you
What
have,
role
like,
is he supposed to be filling?
You have a lot. He's a bruiser. We have a lot of
Okay.
like, commanders that are like, oh, they're like okay at everything, but I mean, it kind of makes it very clear like what he should be used for. Like,
Sure.
what he's used for.
enough minerals.
I'm gonna Chrono Surge
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
or Chrono Wave, whatever it's called.
Our structure should research and create units much more quickly now.
I am researching a bunch of stuff.
You have not enough minerals.
Let's start trying
Okay.
to clear out the expansion.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
Our adversaries intend to eliminate us.
The fear is pretty
The fear
annoying.
Is
Them in kind.
the fear is very rough.
I
We
might
got,
set
like,
up
Protoss and
This is
Protoss.
how
A lot of
humanity
Protoss.
Protoss v Protoss v Protoss.
Yeah. What did we lose?
What? Oh,
We didn't get.
we didn't get any parts. I guess we had to leave earlier.
What was the timer? It was like 3 minutes. I thought we were.
I
doing
don't know.
fine.
We were talking about BlizzCon and Deathwing, and I just didn't even look.
Oops.
Yeah. I don't know. Doing that now, it makes me feel like maybe I don't really want to play Karax.
Well, try someone else. You could do like.
No, I'm gonna play Karax.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna do it. I don't know. It's just like I can't really get units out quickly enough
Yeah.
to get out and get parts. But I guess that's kind of the whole point, because the mutators, it's harder to make initial progress. I mean, I can
Yeah,
defend
think
us with
over the
spear.
initial. Getting over the initial hump, and then it should be pretty easy after that. Because every time you push out, like you're losing time due to your
Right.
units being feared. So. And it takes longer to clear out enemy encampments.
Right. Well, it might be easier to not go straight for the expansions, because I think some of the parts
Right.
along the left side of the map are a little easier to get.
Yeah. Like
A
cleared out.
deplorable tragedy
path
has
of
occurred
expansion.
here. Mobius Corps took over the research facility and used it to create their monstrosities. I can take them down using their own prototype mech, the
They'll just go
Balius.
like Mass Dragon.
Gather pods so that we can activate it and be
Yeah,
quick
sometimes
about
with the mutators, especially with
Chrono boost online.
commanders
Our
Yeah.
like
structures should
Artanis
now
or like
operate
Raynor,
at
it's good to
greater
just
efficiency.
mass one
think-
thing like
like I was-
vultures. Or...
I was preparing. I like had a Stargate robotics facility already, just, like, preparing for the late game.
Yeah, I was already teching up significantly. That's we both did it. Just whoops. It's fine. We were having an engaging conversation that's more
Yeah, we
interesting
were.
than playing the weekly
So-
mutation.
Did you watch the Deathwing reveal live stream at all?
I didn't watch the the actual gameplay yet, but I will.
Yeah, check it out. He's like twice the size of like Cho'Gall. Seems like he's huge.
Holy
And
shit.
It's one.
I
Like,
mean-
one hero.
Okay.
But the thing is, he's not affected by any allied
control?
healing or bonus.
What? He can't be
effects.
healed?
He has to leave the battlefield, go into the sky, and wait to be healed. That way, yeah. But he's also unstoppable, so he can't be
the
CC'd
pressure's
by the
on.
enemy team.
We have just
Just
by-
permanently?
or
Or when
or
he's in
by
the
your-
air?
your
kill
team.
this hybrid
Like-
bastard.
Like Anduin, he has that trait where he can like pull someone from your team away. Like he couldn't do that to Deathwing. Like, your team.
Oh.
Like the whole idea is that he's like
I see.
he's
yeah.
a badass. He doesn't like care about your team or the enemy team. He just does his own.
That's
thing.
actually quite interesting, yeah, because that...
Yeah.
I like how they make heroes that really make you rethink the composition of your
Mm-hmm.
team. It's not just based on the roles. It's really based on the niche heroes, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think
No,
that's
I
great.
Think it's really cool. It'll be. I think a lot of people will be very excited to try them out.
Yeah. Okay, we now have 3 minutes.
Okay. And we have 3 parts.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. Defeat.
3 parts is all you need, yeah.
The enemy is coming for us. Templar, ready your blades.
Well, there's some on the ground. I have 1 zealot coming out to pick it up.
There we go.
And I can use spear for the most part to clear out this incoming attack wave.
Does your zealot do more damage than mine?
Jealous?
Your zealot do more damage than mine? No.
My
it's
zealot
the
does
same.
8 damage times 2.
It's the same. Yeah, let's just make dragons.
Terran air.
Okay, dragons it is.
It appears our enemy is Terran.
You're alright on it.
Our time's
Yeah,
almost
you know, I'm
up,
just gonna do mass
and
zealots
this
if you're
isn't the
gonna-
kind of place
if
you
that's how
want
you're
to
gonna-
die in.
Roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some parts.
Okay. I'll be out moment. I mean, I can support you. That's the thing. I don't have any other way to help at this point, so. I'm gonna Chrono Surge.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures. Done.
Okay, let's go straight into the... Yeah, we have a minute left, so we gotta...
Yeah. Alright, where are we going?
Up, just go up to the expansion.
Okay. No messing around this time.
Yeah, right. Alright, I got a minute 15.
Plenty of time now.
Hey, a minute? Yeah, that's good enough for me. Let's just clear these out so we can get these set up and...
Yep.
Our foe is making their move. We must be ready.
Oh my god, the fear. I always forgot how annoying that is.
The Balius is halfway online.
Okay.
Keep it up.
Let me go deal with the attack.
Okay, and then let's go to the left. Because I think there's a ton over there. I should be able to, yeah.
Okay.
No
I'm
problem.
gonna go to the right side.
Okay, I'll go, I guess, to the top. Or, you know, I was just going to stay with you.
Stay with me, friend.
Your allies
38 seconds. Just pick all these up.
Yep. I'll be fine. I'm gonna go down
Okay,
the
who
bottom.
cares about the
Like
screen?
Mobius core. We're ruining their facility, and they're still trying to smuggle their research out.
I feel like this one gets so
Find
much
them
easier
on
after the
train
first one.
running
Oh, yeah.
across the research area. Leave
Alright,
none
minute,
alive.
30 seconds.
activating shields.
You have my gratitude.
There we go.
Engaging foe.
Should be good. Expansion set up.
Yeah.
Cool. See, it's so much easier when you actually pay attention to the
To the
timer.
timer. It's just that easy.
I'm making the final preparations for the Balius's deployment.
This
Expect
enemy
to
comp
see
isn't too bad in terms of the fear, I don't think. I think my Sentinels, when they die, they come back, they reconstruct not feared. So that seems good.
Oh, nice. So just
Yeah, we have to fight our way through all this in order to get
Yeah.
up to the...
I'll follow it. Dragoons are very strong.
Yeah, they are. The range should probably be pretty helpful, too, against the...
Won't be feared as much, especially if you have
Right.
zealots in the front.
Exactly.
Your chance to attack this train is slipping away.
Chrono Surge.
I have detected an incoming enemy attack. They are moving swiftly.
Yeah, let's just kill as much of this as we can.
Hybrid cell identified. The Balius is headed to it.
I don't think I should be going Robo Bay, but I already kind of committed to it, so... You wouldn't happen to have Solar up to deal with the enemy attack, would you?
I do.
Okay, cool. I'll make some Zealots, and
I'll solar it.
after this, we can go to the left from where we currently are in order to get the...
Mobius's victory is imminent. Move,
Well, that did it.
move.
Yeah, it did. That was no probs.
I've cracked the containment cell. Hybrid target acquired. The train escaped. I
Stand in
see
the
you
red.
don't care about
Stand in the fire.
disobeying orders.
No, sorry. I'm not paying attention
No,
at this moment.
Let's talk to my units.
Oh.
I'm assuming the boss has 2 hours.
Yeah, but we have 3 minutes, so I'm not too concerned.
I know, we're fine.
You're actually quite proficient at that.
I wonder if he would have 2 lives. We're about to find out. No.
Our
Okay.
victory came
That's not too
from
bad.
us,
Go to the
Commanders.
left side.
The Balius is going to need more work.
Yeah, let's just both go to the left.
Should be pretty easy from here on out.
Yeah. Maybe I should make mirages. Nah. Everything is this Terran counters a lot of stuff. Your dragoons
Go
can handle
gather
it.
some more parts for it.
I'll run in and take the fears so that
We
you can
have
kill
half
stuff.
of the
I'll clean up.
Balius parts now.
Let's go over here.
Yep. You left some parts. There's like 3 parts at the bottom, but doesn't really matter.
I'll go get them.
Input command. Awaiting transmit.
You should check out,
We're getting down to the wire.
yeah, that thing
Make
seems
every
pretty cool.
minute
Like,
count.
all of his abilities are, he does 100% more damage to heroes. Basically meaning that he does less damage to minions in, like, mercenary camps.
Oh,
he's all about,
people
like,
are gonna
team
love
fighting.
that.
So if people actually get mercenary camps and he's in the solo lane, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with them.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
People are
like
gonna
I was
love
saying,
playing it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
who people want to play. They want to play the DPS that gets hero kills, and that's it.
Chrono boost activated.
And he has the highest health pool out of any hero in the
Adversaries
game.
intend to eliminate.
Damn.
And he starts.
Sounds like he's got
Greet them in
major downsides, though.
Yeah, he starts out with 40 base armor, and then each quarter of his health, he loses 10 armor. So at full health, he's harder to kill. And then when he loses armor, the only way to get it back is to take flight and regenerate that armor back.
That's pretty cool. Oh, our base is under.
Our base. I got it.
My reports indicate a second train is coming.
Oh,
Sensors are detecting cloaked units.
I got my expansion.
cloaked units.
Do not let the train through.
Make some
Try to get
observers.
Train.
Well, if you want, we could probably get the train, but
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't
That's
care
up
that much.
I'll go for it. They're at the step on the way.
Yeah, maybe we could go for the where the drill is next.
Let me just leave it. There we go. I can actually see stuff.
Okay, I'm getting energizers now. Those should benefit you a lot.
On the verge of defeat. Everyone, hurry!
2 minutes is fine.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Shut up.
We're good. There's,
Shut up, lady.
there's parts up here by the train.
Okay, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going down to the bottom right. I might not have enough, but I do have purifier beams, so that'll help me.
There we got
The
it.
train will not wait for you to strike it, Commander. Excellent.
So watch out. There are
The
banshees,
train
so we
is
do need
wrecked,
some sort
and
of detection.
Mobius will
I've got
never
some-
get what was
Yeah, I
ours.
have observers.
Construction material
we
needs
go.
have been met. Your
dragons.
cooperation is appreciated. Combat systems are up and running. Safety tests still pending, so be
I've just about got this
patient.
cleared out down here.
The enemy moves against us. We will meet them head on.
Okay, I think we're over the hump.
Sorry, we're terrified.
Gotta be careful if your worker line gets feared, then they all stop moving.
I'll just solar this attack.
Thank you. That's a big one.
Siege up right Really good. Why is this lady not moving?
I shut down the drill. It's gonna come back.
Ready for
I'll send
action.
a worker
I'm
down there and just set
approaching
up
the
some
hybrid
cannons.
containment
Now the ballast
cell.
is going. It's not moving.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
Your allies are in battle. Upgrade complete.
The Colossi, it's kind of just like your Dragoons. As long as I have enough Zealots, they can sit in the back, they won't get hit, and they can just deal all the damage while everything else is feared.
Containment cell down. Focus on the hybrid.
The enemy is mobilized. We should move to intercept.
I can get that.
Target down. Now I need to
Okay,
get the
cool.
Ballius back in fighting
I got the
shape.
parts over here.
I am shielding our forces now.
Thank you, friend.
The Ballius took significant damage in that encounter. I'm gonna need more parts.
We almost have enough.
We passed the halfway point.
Yeah,
The Ballius
Yeah, you
is
were picking
coming
up parts
together.
during that, so. Yeah, this
Maybe I
was-
could do the sentry stealing thing. That's not really necessary. Ooh, battle cruisers. Ooh, okay. I don't have much anti-air.
There you go.
Thank you. Hey, man. Every little bit, that's what I say.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Grab some more observers.
I was maxed out, so I could only make 2 triggers.
The drill I think is permanently out.
Oh, you're camping it.
Yeah.
Final parts 3, 6.
Mitoga receiving.
What's that one? Super speed dragons. Look how fast they go.
It's great.
Energizer. Buff.
Receiving.
Like little rocket ships.
Alright.
I want to see that on the Steadolite.
With that would be awesome.
That would be great.
Good base.
It's gone.
Make use of me.
You want to push up? Oh no, I guess we have to get the rest of the parts. Only 4 more.
Yeah, we got it.
Initiate engaging shield overcharge available.
The pressure's on. We have just a few moments
I think
left
we won.
to kill this
think we did.
hybrid
Good work.
bastard.
You too.
I know there's one more large attack that comes from the right, or the left rather, the upper left.
Chrono boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
Okay, very nice.
Enemy forces
Has she?
detected.
She hasn't come
Prepare our
yet.
defense.
No, not yet. It's the bottom right.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. I always remember when I'm attacking the last hybrid, there's an attack that spawns in the upper left.
Well, would you look
I'll
at that?
Purifier Beam it.
We have enough parts for launch. Evaluating pre-launch diagnostics. This will only take a bit.
Yes! Eat shit!
I think they don't go for the
We must fight.
Yeah, well, it's docked. That would be real shitty.
Yeah. Nice.
Battle cruiser. How about this, battle cruisers? Yeah, I was gonna say I may not have enough.
I just need to lose some units so I can...
Warp them in there. Yeah, I just don't have enough anti-air because I didn't choose to
Yeah.
make Annihilator Beam or any of
They'll
that.
kill them
This is
eventually.
General
So.
Davis
Yeah.
reporting in. The Valiant is
That's-
en route to its target.
That's the right mindset. Eventually we'll get them. Oh, the pork
Derp it
colossal
around. Being feared.
Oh yeah, this is a very strong combo. We've got everything covered.
BlizzCon starts on Halloween, right? October 31st.
I think so.
I'll have to wait to see if your prediction.
Yeah. You know, the more I
Comes
think,
to fruition.
I mean, every year BlizzCon happens, and I kind of go through the same thing every year, and it's, you know, this year maybe a little less so because there's Warcraft 3, but like especially last year, for example, before we knew Reforged was a thing, I realized I'm like, I mean, I do play Blizzard games for my channel,
Open fire on the
but I don't
hybrid.
play nearly their whole catalog. So I don't even care about 75% of the stuff they're bound to announce.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, I also am not really a big convention guy either. So it's like, even if they announce something for StarCraft, I'll find out that day.
Yeah, you're not gonna, you don't have to be there. Watch
I had
We're
gone to
rid of
BlizzCon.
that
it was
alien
11 years ago
filth.
now, but
Recommendation, soldiers. I'll send word of your
it was
deeds
fun back
back
then.
to
Like the
Dominion.
opening and closing ceremonies were cool. They had some neat musical events. The costume event was hilarious. Jay Moore hosted it. He was so
Oh,
funny.
nice. That's really cool.
But yeah, a lot of it is having a group to go with, and you know, I wouldn't want to just go alone for the sake of the announcements. It's just kind of silly.
Right. You fly
Plus,
all the
yeah,
way
it's
out
very-
there.
Exactly. And
Get a
it's a very different
hotel
company
or-
now too, so I just don't. It's just not that much that's catching me. Except StarCraft 2. Let's go.
Would you be excited about a Diablo 4 announcement?
Honestly, no. Like, I played Diablo 3. I think a lot of the excitement for that series stems from Diablo 2 specifically, and I never played it.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Diablo 3. I enjoyed it, but like I don't really have a connection to the series.
Right.
Though I would be interested in it, not just because it's Diablo 4, but if it looked like they were making some more cutting-edge changes to the genre, I would definitely be interested. Like, I want to see more... Yeah, if it's just the same thing.
If it's Diablo 3 with, like, better graphics.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I don't really care about the Diablo story, so it's more just like, I want something new. And I can get that from any company, but I want to see if Blizzard can do that now, because they're slapping paint on old stuff. Great, you know? Reforged, fine. You know, some people like the model, some people don't. I think it's nice and refreshing, and there's a lot of opportunity there, and hopefully the community settles around it. But I want to see if they can come out with a new title, even if it's an existing franchise, but I want to see a title that tries something different, for sure.
WoW Classic.
Yeah, WoW Classic and Reforged are huge right now. And we'll see what the new WoW expansion is. It sounds like they might be making some fundamental changes with that as well. So that's really what I look forward to at conventions, is like, what new stuff we're going to see. I don't care if, you know, Elder Scrolls 6 logo pops up. It's like, I'm not tied to a franchise in that way. I just want to see something cool.
New, exciting.
Something fresh, yeah.
For sure.
Reinvent some genres. Don't just keep making the same stuff.
Yeah, or just put it on mobile.
Like, you got me there, yeah.
Or like, I mean, WoW on mobile would be pretty cool if they could do that. People would really
yeah,
like
you know,
that.
I think if they downgraded the graphics to like a couple versions ago, they probably could.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope that one was enjoyable. An early loss.
Yeah,
Second time's the
unexpected.
charm.
For sure.
Yeah. Well,
It was
we will
fun.
allow Deltron to rest, I suppose. You've earned
Yeah,
it.
that's definitely that's the most I've talked all day. I've been pretty quiet, taking it easy.
Yeah.
For the most
I know.
part.
I get that winter cough as well. It's not even winter yet, but.
And it's supposed to snow here tomorrow.
Oh,
It's kinda
gross.
Crazy.
not
High
even
like
Halloween yet.
32 degrees.
That sucks.
Well, then it's
Also,
it'll go back up to it's like 60, so it's not bad.
That's a really big shift.
Yeah,
though.
it's just like a 1-day cold front.
Well, the worst day of the year is coming up. Daylight savings, where we lose an hour.
Oh man,
So
it's the worst.
it's the worst.
It's-
Well, we'll see everyone next week, assuming that we survive daylight savings.
All right. We'll see you guys.
See you later.